Hi everybody, my name is Tori and I'm the Grubby Pirate. And today we're going to discuss operating a business in the Philippines. But the first thing you need to ask yourself is, do I really want to do business here? Because the system is definitely not designed to benefit or make it easy on a foreigner. There's a saying here, if you think you're going to leave the Philippines with $1 million, well, you better come here with 10. And I know a lot more people who have failed than I do who have been successful here. So before you go any further, be careful what you wish for. Now, it's not that it's not easy to operate a business here, because it's actually quite easy. The competition is really slack, and same with the service skills. But that in itself is one of the major problems when operating a business here in the Philippines. Success here can be every bit as much of a curse as anything else. This is a crab society, and any sign of success is susceptible to major problems and consequences in itself. Local jealousy here is rampant. And if you don't believe me, just wait until you experience it firsthand. Okay, so now that we have the disclaimers taken care of, the next thing you have to come up with is the business idea. I recommend that you stick with something that you know a lot about and have experience with, because it's going to be difficult enough as it is. And if you don't know what you're doing to begin with, well, you're going to get eaten alive, chewed up, and spit out before you even knew what happened. Like anywhere else, the first thing you have to figure out is time to take care of the legalities. And believe me, there are a lot of legalities in the Philippines, and I wouldn't make a move before I found a good local attorney. And make sure that everything you do over here, and I mean everything, is notarized. Don't be a cheap ass. Lawyers are not expensive here, and you have to cover your ass at every turn. Or don't even bother coming out. Turn the video off, just go home where you belong before it's too late. In the old days, which was not very long ago, it was easy. You just paid people off and did whatever you really wanted to do here. But it's not like that anymore. It doesn't work like that over here. And I wish it did, but it doesn't. And don't listen to anyone that says that it does, or asks you for money to fix things for you, because getting involved with a fixer is the worst thing that you can do. So in order to operate a business here today, you need to register all businesses with the DTI and BIR. And in order to register, you need to be a Filipino, or you need to form and be part of a legally registered corporation, which is again where a good attorney comes into play. But either way, you need to know right now that a foreigner can only own up to 40% of a business in the Philippines, legally, and on paper that is. But once you even go into gray matter here, you're inviting grief and drama down the road. So you better have a Filipino here you can trust just to set up. So now you're rolling, or at least you think you are. But now is when the fun really begins. It's time now for all of your city bylaws, ordinances, and inspection certificates. And if you thought everything up to this point was a pain in the ass, just wait till you start this process. But you have to do it now, and you have to do it before you can go any further. You're going to have to secure your fire inspection certificate, an occupancy permit, an electrical permit, a sanitary permit, structural permit, a mechanical permit, and probably a few more that I missed. But don't worry, they'll come around and let you know if I missed any. You need a permit here for pretty much everything, even a permit to operate a generator. And last but by no means least, you'll need a mayor's permit, which is basically your business permit. And this is the big one, but you can't get this one until you have all of the above. Now, it's not that it's expensive to do all of this, but it's frustrating, and it can take time, a very long time, and you need to be patient, very patient. And time and patience is what you absolutely have to have if you expect to have any chance of even surviving in the Philippines, let alone operating a business. So, if you think you're a bigwig, or that your shit doesn't stink where you come from, and if you think you can throw your weight around and buy your way into and out of anything over here, well, you're going to be sadly mistaken. You're not in Kansas anymore, Toto, and things don't operate the way you might be used to having things operate. And you're not going to be able to change the way they do things here. I don't care who you are or who you think you are. If you think you can come over here and intimidate anyone, you'll be on their knees before you know it and broke before that. I can tell you now that I've seen bigger men than you fall. The local bureaucracy here can and will accept almost anything and anyone other than an asshole. If you're an asshole, you're toast. Now you've made it this far, so you must almost be ready to open your doors. Congratulations. But before you do, you have to start to think about your staff and the regulations that are required with employees in the Philippines. You'll need to discover the area's minimum wage or wage structure for all of your employees. You'll also have to register your business with Dole and secure SSS, PhilHealth, and Puigi Big for all of your employees. These organizations are especially critical of foreigners, so make sure you do it all. And don't forget about the 13th month. Have you ever heard about the 13th month? Well, the moment you hire an employee, they're eligible for a 13th month of pay. That's a free month of pay every year. And that's part of the reason it's more fun in the Philippines. And that, my friends, should help you get your business operating here in the Philippines. Think about it. Make sure it's what you want to do. And if you're going to do it, go for it. My sincerest recommendations for success is just to relax, be nice, be patient, play by the rules, and you'll do great. Would I do it all over again? No, I wouldn't. I love what I've done, I love what I have, but no, I would never do it all over again, even knowing now what I didn't know then. The drama and jealousy is intense here, but I wish you all the best. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for your time, take care, and stay safe. And we hope you'll throw us a bone and give us a little extra motivation by hitting that subscribe button. Thanks.